Welcome to our unboxing and reboxing video of Stone Age. Stone Age is a game for 2 to 4 players, 60 to 90 minutes, and ages 10 plus. So once we remove the lid, the first thing that we see is these that are probably player mats here, because there are 4 identical boards. On the back, they have some art, and on the front, they have spaces for things. Then we have our rules, which will tell us more here. Okay, yes, the rules say that those are the 4 player boards. And then we have some punch boards here. These are the 28 building tiles, or at least these are some of them. Hold on. This is 2 pages thick here. This is all the 28, I believe. Okay, so this is the 28 building tiles here. I'll punch those out in a minute. Then here we have the food tiles. So these are food tiles, and these are food tiles. These are food tiles, and these are food tiles. Okay. These are tools. 24 tools tiles. And then this is the actual game board. The game board is folded in fourths. It has art on one side of the board, and on the other side of the board, it is the play board here. With scoring around, and then the play locations in the middle. And then we have, not precisely sure what these are for. Okay, this is the dice cup. It feels like leather. I'm not sure if it's real leather, but it does feel like leather. And we have dice. We have 7 identical wooden dice here. It does say it's a leather dice cup, so this is leather in the box here. This is a deck of cards. These should be the 36 civilization cards here. Yes, these are the 36 civilization cards. Here in this bag, we have 18 clay resources, 12 stone resources, 10 gold bar resources, 28 wood resources. And then we also have 5 figures for each play color in red, blue, green, and yellow. These are going to repack nicely into these bags here. Let's see how many bags we have. This particular game came with 8 bags. So we could do 1 for each color and 1 for each type of resource. But we also are going to have the punch outs, which is going to be 63 food tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and punch those out and see what that looks like before trying to rebag anything. These, I think, are actually dividers for down in here. So I think this folds like this and inserts here, now that I look at it. Okay. And it does, okay. But I don't see a diagram here of how it's supposed to store specifically, though. I will take a peek and see if there's anything like that in here. No, I don't see anything like that. Okay. So I'm going to move the box out of the way and put the board just on top of it while I punch these out here. So this is the first player marker. It has two pieces to make it into a piece that stands. Okay, so given how the box looks here, I think that in with the cards here, we can stack these tiles without needing to put them in a separate bag. In fact, I'll probably put the first player token in with those. Then I'm thinking I will take the food tiles and put them all in one bag. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the tools. But I'm actually thinking that I have 4 resource types, and then I have 4 colors for the players. So if I just had one more bag, I could separate those out the rest of the way. But I think I'd rather leave those other items separated the way they are. So I'll just do this. Okay. So each player has a bunch of these pieces. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's 12 pieces for each color. Yeah, there's 12 pieces for each color. So now I am going to have to combine these because there's not enough bags. So there's 4 different types of resources here, and I am going to split them so that the reddish rectangles which represent clay, and the wood resources that are brown, that are so similar in color, are in 2 different bags. So I'm going to put the clay with the gold, and then I'll put the stone with the wood. That way they're a lot easier to separate back out again when we go to play the game. So now that we have all of those pieces down in the box, there's a little rubber band here that might be useful later, so I'll toss it in. We also have an extra big bag because of the way we repackage things, so I'll tuck it in here in case we want it later. Then I'm going to place the player boards back in, and the game board, and the rules. And that is all there is to Reboxing Stone Age. Thank you for joining us for our unboxing and reboxing of Stone Age. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button, and join us again for another unboxing and reboxing of games that we have in our store, as well as other videos for gameplay footage and how to play and how to set up.